My first video, finally actually going to post this, knocking the bullshit around. This will be posted. I'm just getting ready to go out right now, and this video is just gonna be me putting my face on and talking about things that I'm getting ready to do. As you can tell, I have like one spot of makeup here, and the rest is moisturized. Very important thing to do. I'm not gonna do step-by-step stuff because I'm not an expert, but for the most part I'll probably be being on time so that I can videotape me getting ready. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Wow, that spot is obviously not her skin tone. For the most part, the best advice I've heard is to put it on your neck. If you can't see where I put it on my neck, that means it's doing its job because it blended in so well you can't even see. So I know from there, when I put it on my face, it'll blend in well through my neck. And that's the gist. That's really the only kind of advice I'll be giving, is stuff that I've read and researched on. But I've found things to have been okay years ago and not okay now. Or you hear the opposite advice. Just do what works for you. Try it out. Test it on your face first. Do spot tests. Don't just like always just be like, well, this is good. Unless it's natural. Typically, no, once again, allergies. You just have to test it. Don't just put it on your face. So I'm just gonna start getting ready now and talk about stuff. But for the most part, this needs concentration. So just bear with me while I put I usually use a brush like this. It's my favorite kind because you really get it in the areas that you want it in. I'm not really trying to be too over the top with it. Okay, as far as events go, the next event that I'll be go-go dancing at is for Mandyland, Mystic's Ball events that she throws, and with an array of amazing characters. Everything I talk about will have a link right below the video. So distracted. We're doing this first. I just do a really light layer. So this could be a lot to someone else. But that's the very first thing that I like to do, is that. Oh, no. That's not really the very first thing. Sometimes if I'm doing something and I want to have it stay very well, for me not to get too greasy, then I put like a primer, face primer on. Not really caring too much about that. Powder on top is pretty much my initial thing that I like to do. Kinda iffy about what I want to do to my face. I'll probably go along with a look to go with my nails. God, everybody just wants to fucking be here right now. Okay, anyway. God, I feel like my neighbor can just see me from here. Anyway, I gotta get over that. Okay, so the first event coming up is this lovely flyer here. Mystic Spa. It's gonna be so much fun. Last event held at the Chop Shop. There'll be so many things to do and see. Just check out the link below. My next favorite tools are these. You don't know how many times I've done this. I'm not gonna edit too well because fuck it. Then while we're having this conversation, my next favorite tool is this. Like, tell me that this is not perfect. For basically, let's say you're doing something and you mess it up, you can apply makeup remover and wipe it away as neatly as possible. This is why you really don't want to put your face on before you do your eyes. I like to do this much and then powder on top. So if, let's say, I do something and I mess it up and I have to wipe, just pick up that brush again and I get to be like, and fix it. Okay? This is awesome. Dollar General. Okay. I'm gonna need that. Then the next thing I think that will be happening will be more with Mandyland for sure. I'll probably be posting about that on all my social media, which I also have already linked up. I want like a really thin coat of this. I'm not trying to pack it on too much, so everything is done lightly on light days and packed on more for. Yeah, we will make them sure. I'll be posting that way. On social media, we also have linked up. I want to really go this, not trying to pack on too much. It's done lightly on light days. Pack on more. Shopping! You're right. That's not I know, okay. See. The next very important thing to do, you don't really have, you can come up with anything, just as long as you're thinking about it is your best bet. I've seen people use tape, I've seen people use their hand. You just want to make sure that you're keeping fall from any of the eyeshadow fall off. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is actually I'm doing a video, so this is going to come up very lightly. So I've got to do anything here when I'm actually officially going to do. Promise. We're getting some basically. I'll get more together as time goes by. It's really jungle. Painting. Do some like precision painting, and you will be able to do your eyeliner fine. Practice on a piece of paper. Do some precision painting. You'll be able to do your eyeliner fine. Practice on a piece of paper. You know, it's like very cool. And I check this out. This, my friend, bullshit. You need help being as possible. This stuff is like my all-time favorite tool. Okay, that was also fun. That's okay. I'm not gonna use this same time. I'm so grateful to do this. So, this goes night at Shiprocked. Oh, okay. It's typically the only place I'm for now. For certain that I'm trying to have some written and have typically makes it answer and this. So much fun. Soul, funk, disco night, all the Afro goodness that I love was gonna go on, but I'm settling on a theme that I'll probably create the event very soon. When it's created, it will be at the bottom. There will be a link, basically. The reason why I mentioned this, Scott gave me this awesome necklace. It's just gonna be such a fly night. I can't wait. So, definitely be there if you've disappointed me in the past and you've apologized, and remember October 1st. If you truly love me. If you're interested, it is really a lot of fun. I always have fun. I like events where people are dancing for the most part, and Snug Harbor is really one of those places where if someone is on the dance floor, they're there to be dancing, and I get to see that. You can have your conversation in another, on the outside, and that's fine. That's what I do if I want to talk. But I love finally officially made my first video. I'm so happy that it's done, and I will be posting it. I promise. I promise. Remember to come to this if you want to make me happy.